Hi, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to a video. This is the first episode in a potential series that I've wanted to do for months now. It's very similar to the weekly slap by JSchlatt in the fact that it's just me talking, but it's unique because instead of COD footage, I have Proteus footage. The main reason that I want to try doing this is because I think it'll be a good motivator for me, even if I haven't worked on a video in multiple days, I can come back at the end of the week and get motivation by just editing a very basic video together and uploading it. But mostly, I plan to use this to be more transparent with the progress of my videos, and maybe even respond to comments. So let's just jump right into me talking about how my next video is coming along, since it has been a week since my last upload. And just a side note, does it feel like it's been a week to any of you? Because just thinking that that video was last Friday is kind of insane. To me, it honestly only feels like it's been 3 days. But the current video is coming along nicely. I'm still in the writing phase, still getting ideas. And don't expect this video to be like the last one. The last one was made in a week and had a different visual style to it, which this one won't have. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out how I want my videos to look, which may not ever be something that I have set in stone. Visually, they may look similar, but I imagine for each video, the way that it's being presented may just look different compared to the last one. Another thing that I want to accomplish with this video, which is actually the main thing that I want to work on for multiple videos, is decreasing the amount of time it takes to make a video. And honestly, the biggest factor in how long it is until I upload another video isn't actually animation, editing, or rendering, it's actually writing. Every time that I would upload a video and soon begin the next one, I knew that I wanted the writing for the next video to be higher quality than the last, and I'm about to explain something that I don't know when I got into the mindset of feeling the need to do this, but I did for a while. This was a set-in-stone way of me writing my videos that started with a notes page, where I just write everything that comes to my mind, and then write the script. Actually, the first draft of the script. After the first draft is written, I don't work or even try to think about the video for about 2 days. That is then followed by me coming back, reading the script, and then rewriting the entire thing for a second draft. Unless I think a third draft is needed, that's where it ends. This was a rule for myself that for every long-form video, so not shorts, every long-form video needed at least 2 drafts of the script before I could even move on. And while I don't think that it's necessarily a bad idea to do this, what this did was make the time for writing a video be way longer than it reasonably needed to be, and this also created a super high quality standard for myself on the writing for a Minecraft video. By the way, if you're wondering why I had the 2-day break from working on the video where I wouldn't allow myself to work on the video, it wasn't actually me trying to take a break. This was instead just trying to get in the mindset of the viewer. Whenever you click on a video, you have almost no context to what went into it, and you don't have the same mindset as the person who made it. The person who made it also probably had the same mindset throughout the entire video, and I just didn't want to do that. So I did this just to make sure that the script made sense without the mindset that I had originally writing it or all the context that I had. This was mostly because sometimes whenever I would write something, it would make sense to me because I knew the context, but it wouldn't make sense to the viewer who didn't know it because I just didn't elaborate enough. This is what I was trying to catch and fix, and it was all just to make sure that the video made sense, but ended up making the writing for a video take almost an entire week. This just seemed unreasonable to me, especially with how long the videos ended up being. And like I mentioned before, this just created an insanely high quality standard for myself that made writing the videos less fun. I think I at least started doing this after my video about the end, and I went through this for about every single video that I tried to make after that, which I then later scrapped. This is also why a video made in a week was the first video I released in nearly 2 months, as during that time, I actually wrote 2 entire videos before I scrapped them, one of which actually got to the layout of the animation for the video. Layout, by the way, is the first step in making the animation. I think that it was really the last video that made me realize that maybe this isn't the best idea, as I knew whenever I made the video that I didn't have the time to write multiple drafts of the script, and I didn't have the time to make it as high quality as I wanted it to be, but I was oddly fine with, which I did not expect, because of me putting a lot less pressure on myself and just making a video for the sake of making one. It was a whole lot more fun to make, even though I did have a very strict deadline that I barely managed to make. Now, this isn't to say that the quality of the videos are going to drop drastically, nor does it mean that the quality of the writing may seem to drop to you, as this admittedly was mostly a thing for myself and would only make a difference for myself. A lot of people seem to be happy with the most recent video, which I honestly didn't expect to see because it was written in like a day. What this does mean is that I should upload more frequently, not weekly though, but I'm hoping for at most monthly. And really that's all that I can think of saying at this moment for this video. So, thank you for watching and good night.